This is Zichru Daf Simanim as we begin a new Masechta, Masechta Sanhedrin. Daf Bayis, the Siman is always a Bayis for a Bayis is going to be a house. And here particularly you have a beautiful Sanhedrin house. And what's very particular about this house is we look at each floor. On one floor we have many beds, as we're going to have 71 people that are able to sleep there, coining the 71 members of the Sanhedrin Gedalah. On the next floor, you can have a little bit less beds, 23 in particular for the 23. And then finally, we're going to have the bottom floor, 3 beds, which is going to be for cases that only 3 dayanim. Now, what's the makar? Where do we know this source? That Sanhedrin Gedalah needs 71 judges. You see this scholarly looking judge looking for, as we'll see the pasuk, looking for 70 more judges. And finally, we have over here 3 dayanim. They don't really look like dayanim, regular laymen. As we'll see, whether you need dayanim mumchin or even hedyaitais, we're going to see that when it comes to dine, when it comes to halvayais, when it comes to dine mamanis, perhaps we do not need mumchim. So Daf Bayis, a Bayis. What type of Bayis? We're Masechta Sanhedrin. So of course it's going to be a Sanhedrin Bayis. Top floor 71 beds, middle floor 23, bottom floor 3. The source for the 70 dayanim is looking, a chapsa, we're going to be looking for the dayanim. And when it comes to alvayos, maybe we could use dayanim who are hedyaites. We go a little bit deeper. Says point number 1, how many judges are required for different dinim in our Sanhedrin house in our Sanhedrin Bayis? Daf Bayis. Dinei Mamanis is going to be 3. Gideos Chavalais is going to be 3. The Mishnah continues, other cases are going to be 3. Some are Machlaikas, Mosi Shemra, Malkus, Iber Shana, Chalitza, Mion, also are 3. Meiser Sheni, Hektish. Continues the Mishnah, Dinei Nefashais, capital cases. Esther Mishleisha is going to need 23 anytime that potentially a person is going to be killed. Says the Mishnah, when do we need a Sanhedrin Gedalah of 71? This is for a Shevet for Avodah Zarah, a Navi Sheker, or a Kayin Gadol. We continue with what is the source that Sanhedrin Gedalah requires 71. What is the source that Din Nefashis requires 23? Says the Mishnah, Sanhedrin Gedalah 71. Why? Asfa li shivim ish mizikna Yisrael. Gather, as we have that incredible dayanim looking, who could find me more dayanim? That reminds us of the makar to look for the dayanim, as the pasuk says. If Yudah says 70 is enough, and then we have 23, v'shavtu eida v'esilu eida, each one is 10 and 10 is going to be 20, and then we can't have a equal bezdin, and therefore we're going to have to add on. Says the pasuk, don't follow the majority l'rois, which means the taiva you could, but why do we have another pasuk? Look at taiva l'ra, and therefore says the Gemara, bezdin cannot have an equal number, so you have to have 23. And finally, when will you need, what type, I should say, of dayanim? Is it going to be mumchim, or it could even be a diaitais? Why are the cases of dinei mamanis, gilzils, v'chavalis are split up? Says there of avua, we're defining that excluding aidas v'avayais. The question is, do you need mumchim or not? And on the next half, Rav is going to come along to say there are 2 different cases. Dinei mamanis, loans, will be 3, but not be mumchin. Gilzils v'chavalais are going to be mumchin. So in Daf Bayis, our Sanhedrin Bayis, reminding us the different types of cases when you need different numbers of judges. Sanhedrin Gedalah of 71, the highest level court. Din Nefasha is 23, and the regular Dini Mamanis, etc., is going to be 3. We have this incredible judge looking. As Moshe Rabbeinu looked for 70 more judges. And finally, we have this bezdin being formulated of regular hedyaites, as we'll see that Rav is going to conclude that from the terminology of the Mishnah we see sometimes it's mumchim, but for halvayos mamanis it's enough with regular hedyaites. Daf Bayis, our Bayis, our Sanhedrin Bayis, looking for 70 more judges, and the 3 dayanim, the hedyaites for regular dinei mamanis and halvayos.